ESPN. Happy Easter from Athens, Georgia on this Sunday. The bunny ears out. It is game 2 of a 3-game series between 20th ranked Arkansas and the 3rd ranked Georgia Bulldogs. Little tap, may have hit the bat twice, but it rolls out to the circle. Kerpix grabs it and throws her out.
It'll be interesting to see.
And she goes around. It's strike 3 nonetheless. So it will not.
To high 60s. She's got really good spin on a screwball, rise ball. It's that great changeup that sets everything up though.
Ellis just kind of guides that out in front of him, but drops it into left field for a base hit. And I guess if you're Georgia, you're like,
they're not really chasing pitches out of the zone. They forced Georgia to throw 140 pitches in yesterday's game.
It's out to center field. Sydney Chambly, sunglasses on, out in right center, makes the catch for the second out. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat, she hits a fly ball to left. Jaden Goodwin kind of battling the sun, able to hang on to that side, retired. So
a pop-up shortstop could have been a double in the gap, but yeah, he also was very respectful of Arkansas. He said, hey, hats off, to them.
Slice to left, but there is Reagan Kramer to make the catch for the first out. Yeah, Tony was very complimentary of held hitless in yesterday's game with a couple of Ks and gets off the schneid here with a base hit to center field, the first of the series. For the Dogs here in the bottom of the first, just getting underway on this Easter Sunday at Athens.
It's a great take. Chase a pitch out of the zone, especially if you're hunting outside. Kearney, one of the best in the business at staying inside the ball just like that.
Right on cue. Had 2 hits yesterday. And comes out with an opposite field base hit today. Kind of an off day for Tony Baldwin's offense. And they still almost won the game. That could be a pair. And safe at first. We do get the middle runner, Kearney, at second on a force out. Kuma beating the relay, so runners are Kentucky native. That's 7 home runs in her freshman year. Hot shot off the foot of Camden into right field. Scoring Mosley. Kuma to third. And Arkansas will need to 0-2 count. Nellie Armistead, and sends that to left field. Coming in, Reagan Kramer reaches up to make the catch. So the Dogs settle for 1 and Strand a couple. And after an inning in Athens, 1-0. The location of certain pitches, and that hits the elbow guard of Kylie Halverson. So it's a leadoff hit by pitch in the Arkansas second.
Successful.
Bunted by Carter. That's a fair ball, close but out at first. So she does sacrifice Halverson down to second. That ball was maybe a foot in front. Marilyn Hedgecock gets hit by the pitch.
She throws a screwball. She's got no room to really work on the inner half. And there's the rise ball. They're laying off anything. Excuse me, that's a changeup, but she's, again, up in the zone. So they're really... Well, that's that screwball. It looks like it's starting on the plate and runs away.
Chop towards short, gathered, flipped to second, out. Good play by Armistead just to get it out. It does bring in strikeout in her first at bat today against Kerpix. And the base hit to left field gives the Razorbacks the lead. Quickly played in by Jaden Goodwin. With Kramer an RBI single.
And that is a huge situation that Georgia's trying to get out, a first and third situation with 2 outs. Pitch on the outer half. Love the way that Kramer's just going to wait on that. She's going to go and get it, send it the opposite way. A little bit of off speed on that pitch and just punches it over Armistead's head. And now they have to deal with
yeah.
Pretty else.
if you're Georgia,
Get the timing, hit her out on that front foot.
And on the 10th pitch of the at-bat, a little floater caught by the shortstop Armistead near the foul line.
To Arkansas.
Here's ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Marissa Miller, who's making just her 12th appearance.
Put those free passes on. Come around to score.
Digby lays down the bunt. Camenzind fires a strike to Ellis at first.
Gotta be careful what you put in your Google Maps.
Popped up, shallow left center field, and collision. Kramer and Camenzind. Camenzind, the shortstop, makes the catch and hang.
Camenzind's, a big part of the success over the last couple of years that Courtney Deifel and Arkansas had young players coming in and making an impact right away.
Ball 4 to Davis, second walk of the inning. Shot to right field, over the head of Nia Carter, and it could give the Dogs the lead. Miller ties it. They do stop the potential go-ahead run. Davis at third. Mosley's second hit of the game makes it 2-all.
And Sarah Mosley and Jada Kearney are the best. This is an inside pitch, and she's going to open up that front foot and still take it the other way. This is called hitting to the oppo-G, and this is what Tony Baldwin is very pronounced at teaching here at Georgia. He wants to make so much power.
Whoops, it into right field. That scores Davis. Kearney's second hit, her 32nd RBI, and the Dogs have come back and taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, right now you can tell that Georgia's handling soft and hard efficiently. This is a changeup on the outer half, and she's just going to sit and drive it opposite, and that is so hard to do. A lot of hitters cannot hit that changeup the opposite way because they're still early. They're out on the front side, and that ball's just blistered. See the difference already. 3 for 6 in today's game, 0 for 8 in yesterday's game with runners in scoring positions. They're just fulfilling those game plan obligations a little bit better. Yesterday was a lot more down and hard on the hands.
Goodwin, hard shot, one hopper behind the bag. Ellis takes it to the base. But the Dogs get a pair. We've finished off 2 innings in Athens. He's a member of a state runner-up team, Georgetown High School, 5A level back in 2022. So he becomes strikeout victim number 2 of the game for Madison Kerpix.
Kerpix starting to throw a little bit.
Went down after it and hits a cue ball on the ground to Kuma at second, who makes a long underhand shovel to get Gamble with a second out. This put into play, center field. Chambly back in front of the track makes the catch. It took 15 pitches or so. And enjoy the total eclipse in the Austin area on Monday, April 8th.
That's right. Got some family members hanging out with them.
Strikeout for Hannah Camenzind.
Got Armistead to bite at that fastball in the outer half. And tries to blend it with the off speed.
On the right side of the infield, Halverson. 2 outs. Hit well, left field. Kramer back, off her glove. She bangs up against the fence. Reagan Johnson gathers it and fires it in, but Digby has a double. Her 7th 2-base hit of the year.
Digby gets herself into a 3-1 leveraged count, and what's its pitch and attack it. Off-speed pitch, lower half, and she just goes down and gets it, stays in her legs, barrels that up, and punches that over Johnson's head. Excuse me, that's Kramer in left field, and so hitting that ball.
Count of the game for Hannah Camenzind. She winds up walking Chambliss after getting the first 2. A Digby double, just very patient. Whacks it into center field. That line drive is snagged by Reagan Johnson. Hit well right on the screws. So here come the Hogs in the 4th. 3-2 Dogs. Carter grounds it to Kuma.
a big reason why. Had a good game plan. They fouled off a ton of pitches.
Diving catch, Ellie Armstead.
Pitcher where Kerpix is attacking, and you could see that she knew that ball was going to be going in that 5-6 hole. She adjusts it properly. She goes. Both very talented.
Out to center field. That is a quick 3-up, 3-down inning.
Feels like, you know, second time through the lineup, we're seeing these pitchers be able to potentially, you know, control the zone a little bit better.
That's driven well to left field. Kramer feeling for the fence, but has just enough room. And everything's to the pull side. You're like, they can get that hitter out.
Absolutely. Getting around the ball.
Pulls it to third. It's a smash. It comes up off Gamble and into left field. You know what? She can pull the ball if you're going to leave one in the wheelhouse there, too.
Leave it in it.
Kuma, a little easier handle this time for Gamble. Gets the lead runner, Kearney, at second base.
Good base.
Two down for Jaden Goodwin. Lines it into the alley in left center field. Kuma rounding third. She will score.
Talk over and over about this Georgia team, but they're so good at hitting the outside pitch. Goodwin going the opposite way. That's a pitch on the outer lower half, and she's just going to slug that into the left center field. Goes all the way to the gap. And Kuma with that speed at first base is easily going to soar, especially with two.
Dogs have scored all 4 of their runs with 2 outs. Trying to make it another here, and that may find grass. It will. Armstead just guides it into right center. She winds up trading places with Goodwin. Armstead's 7th double.
You can see the bats are just definitely coming alive. Pitch on the outer half, and again, this Georgia team just looking a lot more comfortable, like Coach Tony Baldwin said, 7th double of the year. Also picks up.
Strikeout ends the inning. Georgia adds 2. We finished 4 in Athens on Easter Sunday.
But you know she's aiming to that left side, especially with your shortstop pulled in, the middles, trying to combat the speed of Johnson.
One hop to third, Mosley to first. Kramer a chopper towards the middle. Kuma in, sidearm, fires a strike to first.
12th home run of the year yesterday.
Gets jammed, and it's a medium intensity liner out to short, and Ellie Armstead has a sac bunt and a double today.
Georgia's had a lot of traffic. Done a good job of striking the ball.
Reagan Johnson squeezes it for the first out. Miller, she's ready to receive this 1-2 pitch out to center field again. Reagan Johnson leaping, bangs up against the wall and hauls it in. There's another well-struck ball by.
Grateful for that catch.
Ooh, right back to the circle, and with the glove, Hannah Camenzind gets the out at first. Hopefully she's all right-ish.
You don't instill fear on the outer half of the plate. You instill it on the inner half of the plate.
That ball's hit well to left field, but it will stay in the yard right up against the fence. Jaden Goodwin. Kennedy Miller gave that a long ride.
The tactics of the game. Right? Are you pitching or are you throwing? Well, there's a lot of throwers when you're younger. Learning the art of pitching is important.
That ends a string of 11 in a row. Alverson shoots it out into shallow right, and that's well tracked by Sydney Kuma. Liner to short. Armstead with the catch. Got under that just a bit, but still sent it out pretty far out in the left center field and right near the edge of the warning track. The center fielder Reagan Johnson makes
It's really clear, so you can see that left foot, front foot open, her eyes straight looking to target. Boom.
4 for 4. And now 6 for 8 in this. Slowly up the middle and off the glove of Camenzind. Eaton's going to race for third in with a slide. Well, the error bug bit Arkansas 3 times yesterday. That's it's first and third, still only 1 out for Jaden Goodwin. Runner takes off for second and stops, wanting to get in a rundown. Watching the lead runner throw back to third, and Eaton's in safely. So a design play there by Georgia.
Defensively to run the runners back to the bag. Keeping an eye on the advancing runner.
That's going to get over the head of Nia Carter. Eaton is in. Kuma will come in. Goodwin's third hit of the game, her second double. She has driven in 4 today. It's 7-2.
And Jada Goodwin has been on target today, just attacking this pitch low in the zone, driving it over Nia Carter's head out in right field. Just bashed. And Georgia's off to the races. Opportunity for McGowan, get some innings in, try to work those spins.
10th appearance of the year, and that ball's going to find grass in right center field. Goodwin will see it. Rocket to right on a line, and Carter makes the catch. Tagging Goodwin will score a sac fly for Miller. The 4th RBI of the year. Miller's previous 3 RBIs came on a 3-run home run she hit. Top softly left side. Camenzind to first. That retires the side. Georgia 8-9-1 batters for the Hogs. Ryland Hedgecock shoots it in the air to left field. Jaden Goodwin trots in a few steps.
Arkansas has not had a hit since the 2nd inning. Struck some balls well, but you can tell their pitching staff has done a good job.
Out to right, and a sliding catch by Jada Kearney.
Almost on cue.
Of the Dogs, we're going to have mic'd up, and it will be highly entertaining. Bouncy ball, Kuma backhands, close, out, game over.
Great play. Saw some really good defensive glove work by Georgia in this game. Earlier this inning, Kearney and then Kuma. It's getting in time and then knowing the speed on the line. Sydney Kuma's going to go get this ball and immediately know the second it's in her glove, she's got to make this really strong throw back to first base. Johnson very speedy. Great stretch by Emily
The ruling on the field is
Digby
out
at first base.
Arkansas is challenging that ruling.
Well, they're challenging the ruling. So
The call on the field is upheld. The runner is out.
Yep.
The ball game is over.
So our crew chief, Ronald Burkhart, gets to be the guy that says this game is officially over.